needs to verify insurance information before prescription refill can be placed. Cynthia, hey, I'm so sorry to bug you. Could you do me a favor? The last two patients that I saw, I'm so sorry, I can't remember their names, but if you look on my calendar, on my schedule, you'll see one of them needed to fulfill their insurance information. Yes, could you touch base with her? Yeah, I need to know. Exactly, yeah, for the prescription. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, if you could just pull her chart for me, that'd be great. And then once we get the insurance info, we can send it over to the pharmacy. Perfect. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Hi. I'm so sorry. You'll have to forgive the chaotic energy in the clinic today. Just filling out the last little bit of my previous patient's paperwork. Okay. Hi, welcome. My name is Dr. Priestess. I will be the acting physician in our visit today. How are you doing? Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you so much for your patience. We really appreciate you guys hanging tight for a bit. Like I said, it's just been such a crazy day at the clinic today. So we've had a lot of orders come through from PCPs all over for all of these cognitive tests that we've been running. So thank you so much for waiting, okay? I'm going to be going over a few things shortly here. I'm going to go ahead and take a moment to get settled. I do want to bring up a fact that the test that we're going to be performing today, it does need to be a continuous testing. So that basically means that we can't take any breaks. So if in case you need to use the restroom, grab, a sip of water, if you need to return some of your items to the waiting area and have someone hold it for you, or if you wanted to use one of the lockers that we have here, you should definitely do that now, because unfortunately once we do get started, we cannot stop. So it does have to be continuous in order for the results to be considered valid, okay? Perfect. So I'm going to give you a few moments to get settled and do any of those last minute things that you need to do. And in the meanwhile, I'm just going to continue getting set up and prepared for us here, and then we can dive into everything, okay? Perfect. Thank you so much. Yes, okay. Right. Cynthia, did you get that paperwork that I had asked for? No, for the other client. Or for the other patient, excuse me. Okay. No, that works. That's perfect. Yeah. Go ahead and give her a call. Perfect. Thank you so much. I'm just waiting on my patient to return. Yeah. I'll let you know after we're done. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, welcome back. All set? Perfect. I went ahead and got everything set up for us here, so we're going to go ahead and get started in a moment. I actually need to remove these. These are my reading glasses, so I will not be needing this for the exam. My goodness. So, we are here. Let me take a quick look at your chart, actually. Okay. Got it. So I see that we are here for a cognitive examination, right? Okay, perfect. And was this a referral placed by your PCP? It was, okay. Perfect. Did you have a chance to submit your insurance information to the girls in the front? You did? Okay, perfect. I always have to ask now because I keep forgetting. So the girls in the front always yell at me, but they love me. That's been done and taken care of. Perfect. Okay, so the specific exam that we're going to be conducting today is called a cognitive reconnaissance and thought processing examination. Now, are you familiar with that specific type of exam? You're not? Okay. No worries, you're not the only one. There are a ton of different cognitive exams that we conduct here. The one that you're going to be receiving is kind of pretty much more or less exactly as it sounds. It's very simple. It's going to be mostly flashcards and kind of super simple elementary style questions that are mostly visual. And it's going to basically highlight the parts of your brain, your cognitive reconnaissance in terms of recalling memory and previously stored information. Okay, so it's also going to involve a little bit of thought or problem solving and processing. Exactly. So super simple stuff. It does feel quite elementary, so I'm so sorry if you get a little bored through the examination, but on the positive side, it is very simple and stress-free, and I will be guiding you through every single step of the exam, so you really don't have anything to sweat about, okay? And in terms of performance for the examination, we always encourage our patients to just answer honestly and truthfully. There really is no intense grading scale for this. It's not a pass or fail. There is a very complex set of evaluation that comes into play when we go over the results of the exam. So there is no right or wrong answers. We just want to see how your brain is processing information and recalling memory. Does that make sense? Okay, perfect. So, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get through some paperwork really quick. I know you filled out a mountain of paperwork when you first came in, so I'm sorry about that. Your hands must be tired, but at least you don't have to worry about filling out because I'm going to fill it out for us here. But I'm going to ask you a couple of basic pieces of information on my end here. We do have two separate sets of paperwork, unfortunately, so it separates front desk from back office. But I'm going to go ahead and go over a couple of questions with you. Once we do that, we can dive right into the exam, okay? How does that sound? Perfect. And at any given time, if you need a break, if you need a little bit of a second to take a breather, if I'm coming at you a little too quick or fast with the questions, please don't hesitate to let me know. As I had stated earlier, we cannot take too long of a pause or walk away from this exam. That's why I had you go and take care of some stuff beforehand. But it's okay if you need to take a breather from time to time, so please don't feel like we have to plow through this, okay? Awesome, perfect. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and start off first by having you go ahead and state your name for me, okay? Perfect. What a cool name. All right, and let me grab your date of birth really quick. Beautiful. Okay. It asks for height and weight here, but it's honestly so unnecessary. But I'm just going to skip over that because we have a scan of your ID. We can always just get it from there. I hate asking that question to people. It just feels so intimate, right? Yeah. Some people don't want to talk about that. Yeah, exactly. So we'll skip over that. We can have the girls in the front fill it out. We don't need to go over that. Okay, and I know you've already submitted your insurance information at the front, but can you just restate which insurance you are insured through? And what's the name of the plan? Okay. Oh, that's a good plan. Yeah, a lot of people go with that. It's the popular option, I guess. Awesome. And then we're going to ask a couple of generic questions that are required before I conduct the exam. And this is just to create a baseline establishment point or reading, if you will, of our starting point, and then processing everything as we go along for the results and comparative factors and all that stuff. So a lot of just sciencey medical jargon. Awesome. So have you had any issues with your memory as of recently? And when did that start occurring? When did you start noticing that? Okay. Gotcha. Perfect. Would you say that you have difficulty recognizing shapes, symbols, or numbers? All right. Okay. Have you ever been diagnosed with dyslexia? Okay. Perfect. Are you right-handed or left-handed? I know that's always such an interesting one that they ask, right? Who would have thought which hand you write with affects your brain, but it does. Fascinating. Okay. And lastly, do do require copies of the paperwork once we do receive the results for your test to send over to your PCP, or keep for yourself for your own records. Would you like us to print out additional copies of that? Okay, yeah, for sure. Yeah, you have a right to your medical information, so we always ask just to be safe, you know. It's kind of like when you go through a drive-through and they're like, if you don't get a receipt, your next meal's on us. So it's kind of like, you know, a requirement. You know, you deserve to have your medical information. So perfect. All right. So we're looking pretty good. Did I ask this? Oh, okay, I see. Okay, I'm just gonna go over really quickly the notes from your PCP based off of the referral for the test here. Okay. What was that? Yeah, so basically the way that it works is the content of the test is pretty much more or less in the same realm of isolating parts of your brain that we want to focus on. But depending on the specific issues that we need to test for within those parts of the brain, we may need to ask certain questions or go through certain exercises to yield the results that we need depending on which part of the brain we're trying to isolate. Yeah, I know, it's crazy, right? So I'm just reviewing the notes that your PCP left on here on the referral in regard to the specific issues that you've been having, okay, with your memory and some of the cognitive situations that have been going on that led you to us. So let's see, okay, memory, cognitive recall of the thought processing and problem solving skills at the temporal level. Okay, cool. Yeah, nothing out of the ordinary. This is actually something that a lot of people end up coming in for, so you're definitely not alone. All right, perfect. So now that we've got all the boring paperwork and questions out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and explain to you a little bit about what we're going to do here. So I have a fancy stack of lovely flashcards, okay, that we're going to be going through. And it's going to be a series of pictures, images, colors, numbers, words, okay, that we're going to be sifting through. And I will be supplying you with the instructions for every step of the examination, so you're not going to be lost. You're going to know exactly what we're getting into here. And like I said, if you need a minute to process your thoughts or to take a quick breather, please do not hesitate to let me know, okay? Sounds good? Awesome. So I'm just going to go ahead and separate these cards here into each of the test piles. Awesome. How's your day been so far? Good? Oh, that's nice. Do you have any plans after exam today? Oh, okay. Well, that sounds fun. Yeah, for sure. Oh, no, I'm just going to be grabbing some dinner and then heading on home after this, so. Okay, so we're pretty much set to go. We're going to go ahead and start first and foremost with something super simple, okay? I'm going to be holding up the flashcards, and on each card you're going to see a color, okay? And I'm going to go ahead and flash the card in front of you, and all you have to do is tell me what color you see, okay? Perfect. Okay, so here we go. Alrighty, so we got the first card here. Can you tell me what color that is? Yeah, I'll bring it a little closer. I know sometimes it might be hard to see. Okay, and that would be red. Perfect, good job. Good job, you got that one. Okay, next color. Can you go ahead and tell me what color that is? Okay. And you're right, that is purple. Awesome. Beautiful. I told you this was going to be easy. Okay. Next color. What color is that? That would be yellow. You're right. I know these exams make you feel like a genius, don't they? Awesome. Okay, next color. Close. Try again. Yep. Yeah, you got it on the second time. Green. Yep, that's green. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. No worries. That's the whole point of this exam. Okay. We're trying to sift through what you know, what you can recall, and what you need help with. Okay. Just gonna go ahead and write that down. Okay, perfect. You're doing great. Don't beat yourself up. Okay, continuing with the colors, okay? All right, next one. What color is that? Yeah. You got it. It's gray. It's gray. It's interesting how they spell it on the card. I thought it was Gray. I guess there's two different ways you can spell it. But we're not at the spelling portion yet, so you're good. Okay, next color. Can you tell me what color that is? What color is that? Probably the easiest one. Yeah. You guessed it. That's black. Black. That is black. We're almost done with the color section, okay? Okay. On to the next one. Okay, take a look at that one for me. It's almost similar to my nail color. What color is that? What color is that one? Not quite. Try again. Still not quite. Try one more time. Okay. So unfortunately, you got that one wrong. It's blue. Okay, it's blue. It's okay. That's all right. It happens. It's totally okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and jot that down. Okay. It's okay. I don't even like the color blue. Okay. I believe we have about 2 or 3 more colors left, okay? Hey, Yang, you doing okay? It's kind of fun, right? Yeah. Okay, let's keep going. All right, what color is that? What color is that? Yeah, you got that one. That would be brown. That would be brown. Yeah, poop brown, exactly. Okay, 2 more left, okay? Check that guy out. What color is that one? What color is that? What color is that? What color is that? I'll give you a hint. A lot of women like this color. A lot of girly girls like this color. Yeah? Yeah. Pink. Not only is it a fabulous color, but it is also a very talented singer. Okay, last card. You ready for this? All right, let's do it. Check that out. What are we feeling? What are we thinking? What color is that? What color is that? What color is that? Yep. Orange. Perfect. You did great. Orange, you glad you said orange. Awesome. Okay, so we've got the first portion of the exam done. You're doing great, so don't be hard on yourself. There obviously were a couple of hiccups that we came across with the color identification portion, but that's fine. No, it is not indicative of your IQ level, so this is not a test of your IQ, so you can breathe on that. This is, again, purely cognitive. Okay. Perfect. Do you need a second? Are you ready to move on to the next portion? Okay. Perfect, perfect. Let's go ahead and go through now. So for this next portion here, I'm going to show you, once again, flashcards. You guessed it. These are going to be some flashcards of different words, okay? They will be written in lowercase. And all you have to do is just read the word aloud, okay? Awesome. All right. Okay, first card. What's that word? Can you read that word for me? Take your time. What's that word? What's that word? B-A-L-L. B-A-L-L. What does that spell? That would be ball. Awesome. Super easy. Okay. On to the next word. What does that say? What word is that? T-A-L-L. T-A-L-L. What does that spell? Let's tell. Very good. Very good. Okay, here we go. What does that spell? What word is that? Can you tell me that word? S-I-T. S-I-T. What does that spell? Not quite. That would be the word sit. As in to sit down on a chair. Yeah. It's okay. It's alright. That is the point of this test, is to evaluate you. Okay. Alright, we're going to go ahead and continue, okay? So we're going to get into the next few words. These next two words are going to be a bit longer. Okay? Alright, check that guy out. What is that word? What does that spell? What is that? W-A-T-E-R. What does that spell? Yep, you got that. That's water. That would be water. Perfect. Okay, on to the next one. Take a look at that word for me. Okay. What does that spell? T-R-E-E. T-R-E-E. Almost. Do you want to try again? Yeah, go ahead. It's okay, take your time. T-R-E-E. Is that your final answer? Okay. It's actually the word tree. As in the trees and the flowers that bloom in the springtime. It's okay. It's okay. That was kind of a tough one. Sometimes the double E can throw you for a bit of a loop. That's totally fine. We got about 2 more words left, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and just mark this down. Keep that momentum going for us here, okay? Perfect. Okay. We're gonna tone it down a little bit now since it seems like that last one was like a bit difficult for you. So we're gonna go ahead and just pull it back to some more three-lettered basic words, okay? Perfect. All right, here we go. What word is that? Can you sound that out? C-A-T. C-A-T. What word is that? What does that spell? Yeah. That's right. That's cat. That is cat. Do you have cats? No? Yes, I do. I have 3 of them. Yeah. Okay, last word. You ready? Okay. What word is that? What does that spell? Close. Very close. But don't overthink it. Try again. What does that spell? D-O-G. D-O-G. What does that spell? You almost got it. You're almost... There you go. Yep, you got it. It's dog. Yep. A little bit of difficulty on that last one, but you pulled through. Proud of you. Okay, so that concludes that portion of the examination. Good job. Awesome. Okay, perfect. All right. So we got about 3 more sections of the exam to get through. Okay, how are we feeling? Feeling good? A little unexpected with those roadblocks, huh? It's okay, it happens. And I mean, that's the point of this exam. It's to shed light on parts of the brain that might need a little attention that we may not realize. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, it seems super simple, but sometimes when you're in the practice of it, it can be a bit tricky. Yeah. It's okay. Let's go ahead and just dive right into the next portion of the examination here. Now, this one's going to be a bit more simple, okay? So instead of words, we're going to be focusing on some imagery, okay? So I'm going to hold up another set of flashcards, okay? Another set of flashcards. And I want you to go ahead and guess what the image is that you see. So I'm going to hold up that picture, and all you have to do is just tell me what you see. Okay? Awesome. We're going to go ahead and get started now. Okay. Picture number 1. What is that? Do you recognize that picture? Yes, it is a red. Very good. I can't give you hints. You're so close. Remember, don't overthink it. There you go. Perfect. Yes, that is an apple. Good job. It's a picture of an apple. Okay, we're going to go ahead and continue with the next image. You ready? Okay. Check that out. What do you see here? What do you see here? It is yellow in color. You're right. What is that a picture of? What is that? Yeah, that is a banana. That is a picture of a banana. You got it. Or as I like to call them, bananas. Okay, on to the next one. You ready? Okay. What is that? Can you tell me what that is? Got a little bit of green up here. We've got orange. Can you recognize that? Can you tell me what that is? What is that? It is food. It is food. Yep. It's a carrot. Perfect. It is a carrot. Carrot. That is a carrot. Carrot. I love carrots. But if you eat too many, you will turn orange. Okay, on to the next one. What about that guy? This one might be a little tricky. What is that? Can you tell what that is? Can you tell what that is? Do you know what that is? It's also yellow, like the banana. What is that? Let me get a little closer look. What is that? Not quite. Try again. What is that? What is that a picture of? Okay, you were so close, but it's actually a lemon. Yeah, that one's a lemon. Yeah, you got close, but it's okay. You're doing great. You're doing great, sweetie. Okay. Well, don't worry about it. If it makes you feel any better, there's actually a lot of people that get a little kerfuffled around the lemon. So, okay, got a couple more images left, okay? You're doing great. We're gonna go ahead and continue here. Okay, so next picture. Can you take a look at that for me? Very similar to the last one. Yes, you're right. What is that? Do you know what that is in the picture? It's round, and it's orange, and it's got little spots. Little spots on there. Yep, that's an orange. You nailed that one. Perfect. Orange. Okay. Alrighty. Here we go. Check it out. What is that? Can you identify that for me? What is that a picture of? is that a picture of? It's green. It's green and it's got little bulbous edges and a trunk-like stem. What is that? Do you know what that is? Broccoli. You got that. You got that one. That one's kind of like, that one kind of throws you for a loop, doesn't it? But you got it. You got it. I'm proud of you. Okay, last picture, okay? All right, here we go. What is that? Do you know what that is? Can you identify that for me? What is that? What is that? A little closer for you. What's that a picture of? It's purple. It's got little spheres on there, a little brown stem and a green leaf. What is that? Grapes. Perfect. Perfect. You got it. You got it, dude. You pulled it out. Awesome. That was great. Okay. That was a fun one, right? It's fun little pictures. What was that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I drew those by hand. They're not the greatest, but I think they're pretty decent. It's not bad. The clinic doesn't want to have to spend money on the official flashcards sometimes, so I have to volunteer my artistic abilities, but it hasn't been a problem so far, so awesome. Okay, so we have about 2 more portions left of the exam. Okay, these next 2 portions are going to start involving numbers now. Okay, so we went ahead and processed through all of the word-based kind of cognitive testing, if you will, with those first few tests that I had you do, which involved a lot of memory recall, a lot of cognitive recognition abilities, you know, seeing a color and pairing the word with the visual, sounding out words and reading them. And then, of course, the last one here of seeing those images and then recalling the word that belongs with the image. So we're going to go ahead and continue to the numeric portion now. Okay, so it might get a little bit more difficult for you because I know the numbers are what tend to be hard for a lot of people. So don't worry about it. You're fine. Like I said, there's no right or wrong. Just answer to the best of your ability and to what you feel confident with, okay? You're doing great. You're doing awesome. Okay, perfect, perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and start with a super basic one here. And I'm just going to shuffle these cards up really fast because the last time I did this, I forgot to shuffle them out of order. Okay. Perfect. These things always stick together, so it's like, it can be a pain in the butt to try to get them separated. Gotta keep them separated. Okay. So this next portion, as you noticed, I just shuffled some cards around. So the next portion is going to focus on numbers. And I have 10 cards here, and they have each been numerically assigned a number. And I went ahead and shifted them out of order and shuffled them out of order. So the numbers are going to appear in a random sequence. Okay, there is no rhyme or reason and there are no patterns. So the focus of this next portion of the exam is to not identify pattern, just to simply recall what you're seeing on the card. Okay, do you have any questions? Perfect. Okay, awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and show you each card and then you can tell me what you see and we'll take it from there. Awesome. Okay. Your first number. What number is that? Can you recognize that number from me? Can you recognize that number? That symbol? What does that symbol represent on the numeric scale? What number is that? What number is that? Yep, yeah, that is the number 3. Good job. That is the number 3. Okay, next number. Take a look at that one. Take a look at that one. What number is that guy? What number is that? What does that symbol represent to you? Can you recall that one for me? Can you recall that number? Yep. That's number 5. Perfect. Okay, on to the next. Check that guy out. What number is that? What number is that? Do you know what number that is? What number is that? No, try one more time. You're so close. So unfortunately, that is not correct. That is the number 6. 6, 6, 6. That is the number 6, not the number 9. It's okay. It happens. It happens. It totally happens. This one's tricky because when you do this, it does look like the number 9, doesn't it? But no worries. That is the number 6. Okay. That would be number 6. Okay. Just track that on the progress sheet. Perfect. Maybe one of these days we'll go digital, but that is above my pay grade. So until then, I will continue taking notes manually. Thank you for your patience. Okay, let's press forward, shall we? Okay, next number. Check that out. What number is that? Can you tell me what number that is? Okay, what number that is? Now, this was a tricky one because there's actually 2 numbers that make up one whole number. Okay. Can you recognize that number for me? Do you know what number that is? Yeah, that is the number 10. Perfect. That would be the number 10. Awesome. Okay, moving on. What number is that? What number is that? Take a look at that symbol. What does that represent? What number is that? Not quite, not quite. One more time. Okay. Okay, so that would be the number 7, actually. Yep, that is the number 7. Number 7. Number 7. Okay. It's okay. You're good. You're doing great. It's totally fine. Perfect. Okay. Moving on. Okay. This one should be a bit easier. Okay. I know that last one was a bit tough for you, so let's take a look at this next one, okay? What about that guy right there? Do you know what number that is? Check that out. Do you know what that symbolizes? Yeah, that's 0. Perfect. Good old 0. Awesome. Okay. What about that one? Do you know what number that is? What number is that? What number is that? Do you know what number that is? Yeah, that's number 1. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, here we go. Check that one out. What number is that? It's funny looking, isn't it? What number is that one? It's an interesting symbol for that one. What number is that? What number is that? Do you know what number that is? Not quite. One more time. I know you got this. You got this. Perfect. Yep, number 8. That is number 8. I know, it's a tricky one. It's okay. It's okay. You got it, though. You got it. Okay, next number. What number is that? What number is that? This one almost looks like a letter, but I promise you it's a number, okay? Take your time, take your time, take a quick look at it. Yeah, that's number 2. That is the number 2. Perfect. We got 2 more numbers. The number 2, we got 2 more numbers. I did not plan that. Okay, ready? All right. What about that number? Do you know what number that is? What number is that? What number is that? What number is that? Number 4. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, last number. You got this. Okay. Let's end it with a bang. Here we go. What number is that? What number is that? What number is that? And what number that is? Yeah. Perfect. That's the number 9. You got it. Awesome. Okay. So that completes that portion. Beautiful. I'm just going to go ahead and write down the results here. And you can go ahead and get this submitted. Okay. So we've got the last portion here. This is going to be probably the hardest portion of the exam, okay? And I'm not saying that to scare you. I'm just kind of preparing you a little bit. So again, it's going to involve numbers, and this is going to be a little bit more aggressive with the problem solving. You can use your fingers if you need to, but the goal of the exam is to make sure that all of your answers are coming from your mind. Yeah. No calculators allowed, unfortunately. No scratch paper. It has to be cognitively generated, okay? Yeah, no, you can take as much time to mentally think about it before you answer, as long as you're just using your brain. Okay? All right, you got this. So, this next portion is going to involve some very basic addition and subtraction problems. So they are going to be basic mathematical problems and equations, and they will be involving all of the numbers that we just went over here, okay? Okay, that's totally fine. So we're going to go ahead and sift through these, and I'm going to have you go ahead and start answering these questions for me, okay? Perfect. Okay, so first equation, check that out. We've got 6 plus 3 equals what? 6 plus 3 equals blank. 6 plus 3 equals blank. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus 3, 1, 2, 3 equals blank. Do you know the answer to that one? Yep, that's 9. The answer is 9. Good job, you got that one. Perfect. So now you kind of got a little bit of a feel for the type of questions that you're going to have to deal with for this next portion, okay? For sure. Okay, on to the next. Our next equation here, we got 5 minus 2 equals blank. 5 minus 2 equals, what does that equal? 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minus 2, 1, 2 equals, what does that equal? Do you know what that equals? If you take 5 and you subtract 2, 5 subtracted by 2, do you know what that equals? Yep, that's 3. That equals 3. Perfect. Yep. 5 minus 2. 5 minus 2 equals 3. Good job. Look at you. You're all worried about this portion. You're already nailing it. Okay, on to the next one. Check that guy out. Got 4 plus 1 equals blank. 4 plus 1 equals blank. What does that equal? Do you know what that equals? 4 plus 1 equals? 4 plus 1 equals? Close. It's 5. Yep, 4 plus 1 equals 5. It's okay, it's okay. No worries. Okay, on to the next one. 2 plus 2 equals blank. Okay, we got 2 plus 2 equals blank. 2 plus 2 equals 1, 2 plus 1, 2. What does that equal? That's 4. 2 plus 2 equals 4. 2 plus 2 equals 4. 2 plus 2 equals 4. Good job. Okay, we just got a couple more here. We got about 3 more equations left, okay? All right. Our next one. This one might be a bit tricky. We've got 10 subtracted by 2. 10 minus 2. 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, minus 2, 1, 2, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, minus 2, 1, 2 equals what? 10 minus 2 equals what? You got this one, you got it. 10 minus 2, 10 minus 2, 10 minus 2. Yes, you got it. Yeah, 8. Very good. Very good. It is 8. 8 is a weird looking number, isn't it? Good job. That was a tough one. You got that one. I'm proud of you. Okay. Ready for the next one? Okay, here we go. 0 plus 0 equals 0 plus 0 equals 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus equals, what does that equal? 0 additional 0 equals 0 added by another 0 equals what? What does that equal? What does that equal? This one's kind of a trick question. Yeah, that's 0. Good job. 0 plus 0 equals 0. 0 plus 0 equals 0. Awesome. Okay, last equation. Here we go. 5 plus 2. 5 plus 2 equals 5 plus 2 equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 1, 2 equals what? What does that equal? What does that equal? Oh, not quite, not quite. Try one more time. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 1, 2. What does that equal? What does that equal? Oh, so close, so close. That's 7, 7, 7, 7. That equals 7. 7. It's okay, it's okay. That's the last one. You did good. You did good. You should be very proud of yourself, okay? I'm just going to take a moment to write down the results here. How are you feeling so far? Good? A little iffy? It's okay. I'm sorry? Yes, yeah. So what we do is after we're done with the examination today, I'm going to go ahead and input our results into the database. And we don't actually evaluate the results of the exam here. It's actually sent out to a secondary facility, and that's where they do all of the final eval with the results and everything. Yeah, so they're going to send that back to us. So once the eval is done in our secondary clinic, they will send us back the results. And then once our office has verified the results, we're going to go ahead and contact your PCP and send over the copy of the results to your primary care physician. Yeah, so we'll have the girls set you up with a follow-up visit per the request of your PCP once we receive the results. So you're not going to create an additional appointment today for a follow-up because we're not sure if a follow-up will be necessary. Exactly. It just depends on the results. So depending on those results, and once we're able to touch base with your primary care physician, and based upon what their opinion is of the results, then they can go ahead and let us know about reaching out to pre-book for another appointment as a follow-up visit, okay? Yeah, of course. Yeah, so remember when I had asked you earlier if you wanted a copy of your medical test results? Yes. So every time we do receive results, not only are we going to contact your primary care physician, but once we do have the authorization of getting in contact with them, because they have priority over the results before you do, we will go ahead and contact you as well to let you know that we've received the results. We cannot formally go over them with you because that is up to the responsibility of your PCP, but we can offer to send that information over to you. Yeah, we can do mail or we can do email. It just depends on what you prefer. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, we're super flexible when it comes to stuff like that. So, but we will definitely be in touch with you and with your primary care physician. So everything's looking pretty good. There are 1 or 2 final little exercises that I'm going to conduct with you before we end the examination. And this is kind of just going to be like some super simple physical testing that I'm going to be doing. Kind of like how when I had asked you some questions in the beginning to establish a baseline, this is kind of just going to establish a baseline after the fact of us testing based off of your physical response and linked to your cognitive response as well. So you can rest your brain. Okay, all of the major brain power stuff is done, and the next couple of little things that I'm going to have you walk through are going to be super simple. Okay, so one of the things that I'm going to have you focus on are my hands. Okay, specifically my fingers. I am going to be holding up certain numbers on each hand of fingers, and I want you to tell me how many fingers I'm holding up. Okay? Yeah. So what we're going to do is you're going to lock your gaze with me. So we're going to focus on your peripheral vision. Yeah. So don't look directly at my hands. You're going to maintain eye contact with me, and I'm going to be holding my hands out on either sides, and I'm going to be holding out a different number of fingers, and I want you to use your peripheral and cognitive abilities to tell me what number of fingers I'm holding up. Does that make sense? Okay. I know it can be a little confusing, but once we get into the rhythm of it, you'll kind of get it. Okay? Perfect, perfect. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So go ahead and let me just have you lock eyes with me for me, please. Perfect. We're going to go ahead and stay here, okay? Awesome. We're going to get started, okay? How many fingers am I holding up? Perfect. What about now? And now? And now? Great. And over here? And here? Beautiful. I'm going to get a little closer to you, okay? What about now? Okay, now? Okay, what about that one? Yep. Okay, and here? One more? Perfect. Good job. That one wasn't too bad, right? Okay. We've got one more visual test that we're going to do. Okay. And it's also going to involve my hands. And you're still going to contain the locked eyesight with me here, okay? So, similar to the one that we just did, but this time I'm going to be moving and wiggling my fingers on different sides of my face, okay? So, while you're maintaining that eye contact with me using your peripheral vision once more, I just want you to tell me left or right which side and which finger I'm wiggling at the current moment, okay? Awesome. Okay, ready? Lock in. Hi. Okay, ready? Awesome. Here we go. Okay. Which finger? Good job. Perfect. Beautiful. Okay. Good job. I know that last one threw you for a loop, didn't it? I know, I'm so sorry. I'm so bad. I'm trying to trick you. Look at me. I promise I'm not messing with you. It's part of the exam, okay? But you did great. You should be proud of yourself. And that pretty much concludes our exam. How do you feel? Good. I'm glad. So I'm going to go ahead and complete the paperwork on my own time here. As far as our in-office visit is concerned, we're pretty much done. We're set to go. So now you're free to leave. You're no longer my hostage. Congrats. And we're going to go ahead and have the ladies up in the front get you taken care of and get you wrung out, checked out, all that stuff. If you have any additional questions, please feel free to ask them before you leave. If not, you can contact us with the confirmation email that you received earlier. And once again, my name is Dr. Priestess. It's a pleasure meeting you. Thank you so much for entrusting me with your healthcare. I really appreciate that. And you're also going to be receiving a follow-up email, hopefully by the end of today. It just depends on how quickly we can get through all of our paperwork. But you will be receiving a follow-up email at the end of our day today. And it's just going to be basically like a short little survey that's going to ask about your experience in our clinic today and your experience with me as your healthcare provider. So it's going to be a short little survey. And if you take a moment to take that survey, you'll actually be awarded a $5 gift receipt. I think it's like Subway or something like that. So it's a nice little incentive and way for us to check in with our patients and make sure that we're doing the best that we can here. So I'd really appreciate it if you could just leave me an honest review when you do get that survey. But of course, you don't have any time to fill that out. I completely understand. But I just wanted to thank you so much again for your time and entrusting me with your healthcare once again. And we will be in contact with your PCP for your health results, okay? Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming in, and I'll have Cynthia show you out, okay? Cynthia? Cynthia? Hey, I'm done with my patient. Could you please be so kind as to show them out? Thank you so much. Thank you so much again for coming in. It was a pleasure seeing you. Yeah, of course. Have a great day. Bye.